Hello everyone, welcome to another Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous video where today we are going to go over some more early concept art of Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. Previously, we did a similar thing where we actually saw the Styracosaurus was supposed to appear in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous as well. Now, a few of you guys actually wanted to see just that little bit more about Camp Cretaceous and what it could have looked like beforehand and before we could see what it looks like on screen. And right now we have a few more pieces of work that has actually been posted by the art director Christoph Vacher on his ArtStation. As you'll probably tell throughout this video, they're very environmental ones. So if we look at the first images that we see here, we have a nighttime shot of Isla Nublar, which seems to have Mount Sibo in the background. Not only that, but we get to see the raptor squad in the top right as well, and we get to see a T-Rex type of skeleton in the sort of common room for our campers. And then obviously we get to see a very goofy Ben and Kenji sketch right here where they are in front of a lot of long grass. Could there be velociraptors in there? We don't know. But yes, this is what the Raptor Squad originally looked like, and it does look quite awesome. Nothing like the Raptor Squad we know and love, but it does look quite awesome. Do keep in mind that these are concept sketch, so it's just to get an idea of what the scene is going to look like, and it doesn't have to be movie accurate as it is now. But the bottom left one is quite interesting in my opinion. You know, we get to see a better look at the common room for our campers, and we didn't really get to see a big Tyrannosaurus Rex fossil right there, so that was quite interesting. Moving on to our next ones, I believe we get to see a little bit more of the Styracosaurus. But talking about the one in the top left, this is clearly an image that has been posted around recently, or since season 1 actually, and we can see Dave, Roxy, Sammy, Kenji, Brooklyn, Darius and Yaz, but no Ben. No Ben anywhere, that's interesting. But yes, they are by the gyrospheres watching the herd move away. You can see Sinoceratops, Ankylosaurus, Stegosaurus and Apatosaurus or Brachiosaurus. And then in the top right one, you can see another sort of ceratopsian, which may be the Styracosaurus, with Parasaurolophus and Stegosaurus as well. We also see where Yaz and Sammy actually break through and get stuck in some sticks. And then we also see where Sammy was luring the Sinoceratops to try and save Darius and Brooklyn. So very interesting that some of this concept art really came true. Next up we get the early concept art, may we just say, of the promotional work for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous. You know, there was a scene with a velociraptor about to pounce on you, and here it is in concept design. So really nice use of greens, especially how the raptor blends in with the greens as well. Now this one is probably my favourite by far. Just look at the bioluminescent Parasaurolophuses in the Camp Cretaceous cruise. It looks absolutely stunning, and I believe kind of confirms that this is an inside ride, because I think on the ceiling / sky, that is actually something that allows the bioluminescence in the Parasaurolophuses to reflect some sort of really cool lighting on them, and definitely my favourite one by far. If I were to be honest, I think the bioluminescent Parasaurs are probably my favourite dinosaurs in the whole Camp Cretaceous series, because it looks beautiful, let's be honest, and I'm absolutely in love with how they look, and the way that we kind of get an idea that Parasaurolophus was somewhat semi-aquatic, or at least enjoyed their time in the water. It kind of shows off a more natural beauty of these dinosaurs. As we can kind of see towards the end of season 1, these dinosaurs become dinosaurs, and then in season 2 they become basically a nature preserve. So it's very interesting to see the evolution of these dinosaurs, and may I just say, the waterfall as well looks absolutely amazing. In this concept art, I don't think the river is as big in the final build of the movie, of the series shall I say. So that is quite interesting as well. It's like a big lake area right here, but we have 3 paras speaking or going towards the campers on the boat, which I really do enjoy, and I'm so happy I get to see. Next up we have an amazing painting. You could probably say this is CGI, to be honest. Christoph Vacher, if you really did this artwork, this is absolutely amazing. I really am enjoying it. You get a overlook of Mount Sibo in the background and Isla Nublar filled with tons and tons of natural forest. Not only that, but you get a good helicopter screenshot of what seems to be Masrani's helicopter, I believe, flying towards somewhere that we don't really know. Could this be a deleted scene that was supposed to appear where you can see Masrani's helicopter head towards the Indominus Rex enclosure. So that's another question. Could this have been a deleted scene? Because we don't see any of this in the final production of Season 1 or even Season 2. So maybe this could be a Season 3 thing, but still, this could have been a deleted scene. I'm still rather interested into where exactly this came from, because again, just looking at it, it's a landscape, and I love my landscapes. I used to do photography and take loads of landscape photographies as well. So looking at this, it's really well done. You got Mount Sibo not in the middle of the photo and more off to the left a little bit. You have a equal proportion of trees flowing across the landscape, and you know, the nice sunrise really sets the tone of it all, and the blending of the colors are amazing. Even the clouds, for Christ's sake, the clouds are absolutely amazing as well. And maybe this was a deleted scene, we don't entirely know, but maybe it was. Next up is another really fun one. As you can see, Yaz, I believe, is driving a Jurassic World Jeep in the forest, similar to how we saw Zack and Gray do it in Jurassic World. So this is quite interesting. It seems like we've got Yaz and Kenji in the front, and then what seems to be a brunette version of Brooklyn and Sammy. So that's quite interesting, if Brooklyn was supposed to be a brunette or it's just the drawing mistake there. But either way, we saw something similar when they were leaving or getting away from the Indominus Rex in the final build. So this could be concept art that was then worked on to become Eddie's van, where he ultimately got killed from. So yeah, nonetheless, still very, very cool. And the drawing on this, again, looks amazing. I really do love the Jeep and the colorization of the Jeep. It's a Jurassic World Jeep as well, because it's got blue coloring rather than the Jurassic Park Jeeps of red coloring. Talking of the Jurassic Park Jeeps of red coloring, we can see one in this image with the treetops of Camp Cretaceous, which is very cool indeed. We get to see a better landscape look at what Camp Cretaceous really was supposed to be, and you can see there's loads of dens, loads of hideouts instead. And wow, that was a big bird that just flew past my window. But yes, this is a really cool screenshot. Obviously, we know what it kind of looks like in the final production of Camp Cretaceous, but at the same time, I don't think we get to see as many huts. I believe we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, around 6 of them, and I think we only got to see 2 or 3 max in Season 1. So knowing that there were 6 and they were supposed to have a lot more kids in Camp Cretaceous, it's very interesting indeed. Next up, we have the Jurassic World Aviary, which again, very interesting. We didn't ever really see it in Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 1 or Season 2. We only saw it when Masrani's helicopter actually crashed, and I believe this is what the scene is doing, because you can see the helicopter is pointing downwards, and it's kind of going in like a little spiral downwards. So this was kind of showcasing Masrani's helicopter crashing from the Camp Cretaceous point of view, but we haven't seen the Aviary at all ever since the events of Jurassic World. So it's interesting to see where it is, or obviously it's going to remain in the same place, obviously Swerve. But it's interesting to see if the kids will run up upon it in Season 3 or something like that. But yes, another really cool screenshot, very well done, and I like the massive mound on the left as well. Next up, these are basically more environmental shots. I believe we see some of these in the start of Season 1 and Season 2. So yes, some environmental shots here of the coast of Isla Nublar. We can see Mount Sibo in the background. We can see high-end rocks and trees and mountains as well. And again, a really nice sort of fog has set tone on the island as well. The next one, very similar. We have Mount Sibo going very, very high, and I believe it's the same image actually from the previous one we saw of the helicopter, just minus the helicopter and a different mood setting where we have a thunderstorm going on to the island. So this could actually be what Jurassic Park used to look like when the thunderstorm hit. And the final image of this video, we have Mount Sibo yet again with another helicopter in a different sort of angle, and a nicer tone here, a nice relaxing tone set right here. But yeah, those are all of the screenshots we actually saw and the newly released concept art, early concept art for Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous that was made by the art director Christoph Vacher on his ArtStation. So do go check that out. But yeah, that's all I've got time for you guys in today's video. If you have enjoyed today's video, do press that like button and let me know your thoughts of this concept art down in the comment section down below. But in the meantime, like, comment and subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye. Hello, hi, you. Did you enjoy the video? Just a little reminder to press that like button and also subscribe. I just want to thank my Patreons for this month on screen right here, as giving me that little extra support really does go a long way. But anyways, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day.